Yo, what up? Jumpman Chris here. We come back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, if you guys haven't heard, is hitting all over Instagram, Twitter, interwebs, everything else. Well, supposedly a rumor, just a rumor, the plan is the Concord 11 are re-releasing next year on holiday season. Oh, you guys just, I don't think any of y'all understand what the Concords do. Like, the Concord is actually one of my favorite silhouettes. It's actually one of my all-time favorite shoes. But I don't think y'all understand how crazy the Concords is. Every time when the Concords releases, some goes down. Like murdering, camping out, fighting, all kind of craziness just happens. I don't know what it is about the Concord. Something about the black and white patent leather comes out, just brings out the murder out of people, right?
Early today at Castleton Square Mall, about 1,500 people showed up hours before the Air Jordan 11 was set to go on sale. That store only had 300 shoes in total. Mall security had to call Indianapolis police for backup. I've
been through some stuff, man, and I'll share with y'all in a little bit, but I'll just let y'all know that there's some craziness that come out when the Concords come out. I don't know what it is. It's just like one of those craziness shoes. But I'll give you a little history lesson about the Concords real quick. Back in '95, when I was a little lad, Jordan was actually retired and playing baseball. No one knew that Jordan was gonna come back and play basketball. So what Tinker Hatfield did, he made the Concords. These are it, right here, bam. Tinker Hatfield designed the Concords, and basically, these weren't exactly for Jordan. And when Jordan unretired, he actually wore these in game 1 of the playoffs. And back in '95 when he get against Magics, yeah. But he wasn't supposed to wear these. He got fined $5,000 per game because of these, because it didn't, it wasn't for up to standards regulation, because it's supposed to be all black. But he wore these game 1, got fined $5,000, but it's just $5,000. But he wore these because these are super dope, and Tinker Hatfield told him not to, but he said, I'm gonna wear it anyways, because they dope as fuck. He was wearing the pennies game 3 because he wasn't fined or whatever like that. And then he wore the notorious Space Jams. Bam, that's right. But what made the Concord so iconic, because this was the first shoe that the first season when he finally officially returned, he won the championship, were the Jordan 11s. And this is what makes these things so hot and so dope and so iconic, man, is the Concords. This by far is the most iconic Jordans. This and the ones, but this one is all the craziness of the hype beast right here. So I have every Concords ever to release, basically, except for the OGs. I don't have the OGs because they just look too raunchy. But I have the 2000 pairs. I just got these, and these things are still fresh. I got the 2011s as well, still dope. It's okay. And also I got the lows right here, and my favorite, I got the DMP pack, the 2006 DMP with the gold Jumpman right there. This is actually my favorite shoe, probably in my collection. So bam, there you have it. These are all the Concords that ever to release, except for the OGs. And don't worry, for the 2018s, bam, this is how Jordan's gonna get back on top, is with the Concords. Y'all heard it first. I believe Jordan will come back once these drop, or maybe next year once they step up the game. But I'm gonna let y'all know, when these dropped in 2011, this is what changed the game, guys. I don't think y'all understand. Yes, sneakers was kind of okay at that time. It wasn't like real crazy, but when these dropped, this is when every baby mama, everybody's mom and dad, all the hype beasts basically became sneakerheads because of these things, basically. It's really crazy. People were camping out all day. People were trying to break in the malls. It was just, the malls was just crazy when these dropped. When these finally dropped in 2011, it was just really mayhem. People were pushing each other, almost like, you know, knocking people over. It was just mayhem. Probably like 1,000 people at the mall. I'm just letting y'all know, guys. When these dropped, these things were just super crazy. And I actually tell you a story real quick. When these dropped in 2011 at my mall, from what I remember, I believe there was a shooting or something like that when these came out. It was actually really crazy. You know, the cops had to come out and break it all up, and I was like, screw this, it wasn't even worth it. But here it is, guys. And at the time, you could actually get these on Eastbay on the phones back in the day. Now, when I remember, I was waiting in line for these bad boys, the lows, just the lows, guys. It was super crazy at the mall. This is when they did first come first serve just for tickets. We're talking about tickets, and there was at least 400-500 people at each door, and security had to came out. It was trying to hold everything together. It was just real crazy. Finish line even had to shut it down. The cops came and just kind of shut it all down. And there's people fighting line, and this is when I realized we were fighting through the doors. They were trying to open up one door, like 500 people to fit just exactly one door, and people were pushing each other, like squeezing each other in like this. It was real crazy. We all ran the finish line. When the Concords come out, it's just always something crazy. I know everyone's hyped about Concords. It's the biggest hype beast, the 11s. there is, guys, and it's just a very, very iconic, dope shoe, dope colorway, just goes with anything. But I'm actually really worried how Jordan's gonna drop these, because lately they've been dropping these high top patent leather cut. I'm not sure really feeling it. I understand it's the OG way, and I really hope they don't have the 45 stitch in, which they did. I understand the 45 it was actually on there when he first came back, you know, like the game I was telling you about, like he actually had the 45 on the back stitched in. I understand that, but still, it's just not what I'm used to. I still want the 23, because I believe the 23 actually came out to the public when they first released to the public, but this was the PE when he came back with the 45, because when he unretired and came back to basketball, he actually had the 45 on the back. But I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm pretty sure this is basically gonna be it, but the Concords. This is probably how it's gonna be. I just hope it doesn't have the 45. I'm just letting you know about the Concord. Every release of Concords has been crazy, guys. So just letting y'all know, man, just prepare, be excited, you know, I'm sure it's gonna be hyped up or whatever like that. I don't know. We'll see when the date comes how Jordan is, because you know, like as everyone keeps saying, Jordan's falling and all this and that, blah 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 blah. But anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure they won't be limited, so don't worry. But like I said, just gonna be crazy. Alright, yo, if you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, and make sure you hit that bell for notification when I drop big, guys. I would really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.